Okay, hi, my name's Candy. I'm going to teach you skill number 7 from Eric Worre's set of 7 skills of how to become a professional network marketer. So my skill number 7 is promoting events. So in network marketing, meetings make money. It's that simple. There's various types of meeting, ranging from one-on-one meetings in person or on Zoom. We use a lot of Zoom for calls, so we can be in touch with people all over the place. I've got people in my team that are down in Kent, which we obviously only ever see her on Zoom, and the rest of my team are scattered all over, but more local, but all over. So we use a lot of Zoom for meeting up. So a one-on-one meeting in person or Zoom. Another type of meeting could be a 2-on-1 meeting, so again in person or on Zoom. So if there's you and you've got a prospect that you want your sponsor to speak to, so that could be the 3 of you, your sponsor, the prospect and you. Then there's district manager training, which will be organised by whoever your district manager is. We, as a district, have our training on a Tuesday evening at 8:15, again on Zoom, as I say, because our team is sort of scattered around the country a bit. The next type of meeting is region training and recognition. Now, that's we've had the last month it was in John Fernley College in Melton Mowbray, and it's going to be there on every Monday evening from 7 till 9, and that'll be the first Monday of the month. And so region training organised by Zoe. There are lots of training, and also then at the end recognition, so who's got to what level, who's at what stage, so we recognise that, flowers are given out, etc., just to really appreciate people where they've got to in their business. So that's a really lovely meeting, and that's for the whole of Zoe's area to come together, well, soon to be region to come together. And we also can Zoom people in for that as well. Last month we Skyped people in, but this month I think now, because we've upgraded our Zoom contract, so we can have over 100 people Zooming in. So we will send out a number for whatever that is, so you can join at any point during the 2-hour period to come in on that training. So again, you don't need to be there, but it's good to be at as many meetings as you can. But if you can't be there physically, then we can get you there virtually. Another type of meeting is the Leadership Academy. Now that's twice a year. This is run by the National Vice Presidents, Arbonne's National Vice Presidents. There's usually a few going on around the country, so it will obviously just go to the one that's nearest to you. We don't have a National Vice President in our line yet. Our National Vice President is in America, so we jump onto other people's, and doors are always open in Arbonne for people to join other teams' meetings. Same with all of our meetings, then other teams will come along to our things, and likewise we'll jump in to go to other NVPs' trainings. So that's twice a year. There's one in January and one in June. The January one is sold out, which is on the 25th, so this coming weekend, but look out for details on the June one. I've put all of these dates onto a calendar, which will have gone out in the our new Growth Accelerator pack with the 7 skills in. Now, if you weren't able to get along to the Growth Accelerator day and you haven't got the brochure with everything in, then it can be downloaded from the Allen area page and printed off. So moving on to the next type of meeting will be our British conference, which is called AAC, which is Arbonne Advantage Conference, which is in the UK. The year I joined, it was in Birmingham at the ICC Centre. Then we moved up to Liverpool to their big, the Echo Arena, for a 2-day conference there. It's a absolutely brilliant time. We went up, and there was 10 of us went. We stayed in a youth hostel, which was great fun. We had 10 of us in a room, so 25 quid a night. So the conference itself is 2 days of brilliant training, and the price is around sort of 199, I think, if you get in early, and then our accommodation was £25 for the night, and that includes meals, lunches at the conference, and then an evening meal, dinner and dance, which was fantastic fun. And these things are great for you to get away and just be with your team and build relationships with the other members of your team. And we had such fun. It was a great time. And they are once a year in September usually. So we've got the dates for that on the calendar. I wasn't sure where we were going, but I was informed by Claire Shaw yesterday that we're pretty certain it's going to be back in Liverpool again. So we'll perhaps go back to our youth hostel with a few more of us in the room this time. And the next one is Global Training, which is GTC, which is at Vegas. So Global Training Conference, and that's once a year. And that's in April/May. So I went last year, it was in May. This year it's in April. And again, all the dates are on the team calendar. And again, this is fantastic. It's full of people from, well, mainly America, but then the Australians come and the Canadians come and the British are there. And obviously this year we will have Polish as well. So all 5 countries represented. So America, Canada, Australia, UK and Poland. So yeah, a really brilliant time. And again, it's a bit more than a weekend. It starts on a Thursday afternoon, all day Friday, all day Saturday. We flew home Sunday. So, and again, lovely time to just get away with friends, people in your team, to have a really good fun time. Certainly something that I will be doing each year. So all trainings and meetings are important, but the destination events are the most powerful of all events. Destination events change your perception of how big this business is, and apart from everything you will learn, the potential there is for us all to get to the top. We can all be on stage with a marker in hand or the PowerPoint presentation. It's just a case of sticking with it, being at the events and learning the other 6 skills, so we can become masters of our own profession. So this is one of Eric Worre's favourite phrases: the person with the marker makes the money. So in other words, the person at the front who's doing the demonstration, doing the training, will be the one making the big bucks. So one of the keys to success, I'll just tell you a little story that I watched a YouTube video of Eric, and he also talks about this in his audio program in the book. When he was quite early on in network marketing, he went to what he calls a destination event. So that would be us going to Leadership Academy or AAC or GTC, or indeed going to the Growth Accelerator Day or Region Training. So destination event is just you getting away from your normal setting to go and be with other people that you're building the business with. So yes, he talks about going to a destination event. He nipped out to what he calls the restroom. We would call it the loo. And when he came back, the speaker had started on stage, so he couldn't go back to his seat. So he found himself standing next to a chap called John, who was one of the big earners in his company. And he thought, right, well, I'll pluck up some courage and I'll take the opportunity to ask him what the secret is. So John, as we all know, well, those of us that have been in a while will know that there is no secret to this business. It's just getting your head down and getting on with it and learning the skills and, just sticking with it. But how John said, obviously knew that Eric wanted something, so he gave him this little nugget of information, which was, he said, imagine a room, so a conference here, or in fact I've got a demonstration, sort of a little drawing of it here. So here's our stage, and these are all the people in the conference. Now he said, now if you imagine that room is full of people who all come to listen and learn. Now next year, half of those people, so you put a cross through half the people won't be back. And those people that come back again, that were there the previous year, will be making 2 times the amount of the new people that have come. Because obviously every year there'll be a whole load of new people and the room will get bigger, and there'll be more people there. But the original half that came back will be making 2 times the amount of all the new people. And then if you do the same thing again next year, so you halve the room. So the people that have come back, so half of the people that came back the next year won't come back the 3rd year. So you're left with a quarter of those people. And those people will be making 4 times the amount of the people that have come, the new people that have joined. And then he said, if you just keep doing that, so then So then you halve that again. So then these people are going to be earning 8 times the amount of the people that are in the rest of the room, because they've just stuck with it. They've learned how to do the business. They've been there. They've consistently gone to each destination event year after year after year after year. And obviously, in the meantime, they've been learning all the skills of how to become a professional network marketer. So the conclusion we draw from this is that we need to be as much as we can. We need to get on all the Zoom calls we can, go to all the destination events we can, Region Training, Leadership Academy, AAC, GTC, commit to being there, do whatever it takes to get there. We also need to still be there in 5 to 10 years' time. So, I mean, certainly with me this year, I was thinking, well, you know, I went to GTC last year. Do I really need to go this year? But yes, I do. I need to find a way to get there. And obviously, in the first few years, when you're not really making, you know, anything big in the way of money in your business, because as we all know, it takes a while to build any kind of business. Network marketing is not any different. I've got my own interior design business, and it's taken years to break even and make a profit, and it certainly will come a lot quicker with my network marketing business than it has with that. So yeah, I mean, I haven't got the ready cash available to go to GTC, but I will find a way. Last year I went and sold a whole load of things at a car boot sale to earn the money for the conference fee. And then, you know, I just thought, well, I'm going. That's it. I'm going. And I will do the same this year. I've putting in my tax return at the moment, so I'm hoping for a bit of a refund. So if that comes through, then yeah, I will go, because it will help my business grow. It's important to be at as many events as you possibly can. So the power of destination events, you get away from your day-to-day distractions. You have total immersion in your dreams. So you think about where you will be in 5 years' time if you stick with this and you're consistent about it and you learn the skills. It's a time to refocus and commit. Eric talks about all his major decisions about his business were made at destination events. You gain strength from the other people around you. Team members saying, well, have you tried this or have you tried that? This might help you with your business. I mean, everyone in the network marketing industry is just out to help everybody else. It's not like corporate life where everybody's, might be worried about whether they're going to have their job, and this up and coming so-and-so it might take over. So I've got to, play my cards close to my chest and make sure that nobody stabs me in the back. I mean, it's so not like that in this industry. I've never come across anywhere. I mean, I've got my own business and I love my colleagues, and that's great, and I'm very, very lucky to have that. But previous working environments, it's just not like what we've got here. You need to really kind of think long and hard about what you've got, and how lovely it is, the community and the support that we all have from people outside of our teams, not just our upline, who obviously is going to benefit from us doing well, but sidelines, people from other teams. Everybody is just the ethos within Arbonne is just about helping people, and it's real heartwarming stuff. And I think so many people view our industry from the outside as just a silly little part-time business, and if they became part of it, they'd just be shocked and amazed at actually the support mechanism that there is there, and the money that can be made from this industry as well. So we gain strength. We also get validation and social proof. The social proof is that, well, in GTC last year, there was 14,000 people there, all doing the same business as I am, all building for a financially free future. And, Arbonne's just one company within the network marketing industry. There's billions and billions and billions of pounds in turnover made every day through this industry. Somebody told me the other day there's actually more made in network marketing than there is in the film industry or the music industry. So there you go. I mean, it's when somebody says to you, oh, it's just one of those pyramid things, then just send them one of our videos. And we're not out to prove people wrong, but we're just out to educate people in to what we do. So validation and social proof that you are not the lone nutter sat on your sofa thinking, is it just me, or am I crazy to be doing this? Well, you're not. You know, there's 14,000 alone in only our company, and obviously they weren't even all there. So there's billions of people all around the world doing this. Positive peer pressure. So you might be, as I say, feeling a bit down in your business, or you've not got as far as you would hope to have been by this time this year. You were hoping that by this year I'll be area manager, or I'll be RVP. Well, positive peer pressure around you at a destination event that help you to put a game plan together about where you're going to go in the next 6 months, where you're going to go in the next year. So that's brilliant. So we take 2 groups of people. This is from Eric Worre's book. So 2 groups of people. Group A, we have 100 people who have made committing to trainings and events a priority. Group B have 100 people who don't make committing to a training and events a priority. Who's going to win? You know, it's just obvious. If we are there spending time on our business, then we can't help. We can't help but succeed with the help of all the people around us. Everybody is rooting for you. We as leaders of our current and future teams need to learn how to promote events, not just announce them. Grow your team's attendance numbers. So we need to be a promoter of events, not just an announcer. Get in touch with the people and find out if they are attending. Don't just assume that because you've posted it on Facebook that everyone's coming. So I know lots of us have got our own team pages now. And obviously there's lots going on the Allen page. And what I do is I take all of those events and I put them all on my own page. And then I will tag people into all those events as well. So I know that they've seen it. And then if I haven't heard from them, I will text them and ring them and see if they're going to be on the calls, see if they're going to be coming to the event. And take nothing for granted. As I say, it's your job to make sure that your people are attending. And if not, why not? Find solutions to their problems and excuses for their not going. So, for instance, yesterday at the Growth Accelerator Day, we had a crash. So if somebody says, oh, I can't come because I've got the children to look after, well, we've sorted that. We've got a crash for people. I can't come because I haven't got the car this weekend. My husband's got the car. Well, give them a lift. If they can't come because they can't afford it, well, suggest to them that they go and do a car boot sale to raise some money. Just find ways and means of getting to all of these events. If you want something, if you want to be financially free in 5 years' time, then you will find a way. If the desire is in your heart to make this work, you need to find a way to get there and to learn from the best. Learn from the people that have been doing it for many years, the people that are earning, close to, turning over close to $1 million and more than $1 million in their businesses. You need to learn from those that have done it, learn from their mistakes, and learn from their successes as well. So another thing that destination events will do will help you to tell your story and how the event helped you in your business. So you go home after, like yesterday, our Growth Accelerator Day, and you talk to people about how brilliant it was and how much you learnt. That rubs off. And likewise with our British conference, people saw pictures of us on Facebook having a fantastic time. Wow, what do? It looks like you have a great social life. Well, it is social life, but it's also, I'm earning on a part-time basis alongside what I do, and I love it. Paint a picture in their minds of the benefits, the skills they will learn, the stories they will hear, and the experience they will gain. So these are all things that a destination event can do for you. This is our future, or this is your future, and you are the only ones who can make it magnificent. We are all here to help one another, but ultimately it's down to all of us as individuals to take control and decide what we want out of life for ourselves and for our families. And if this means going along to, let's face it, some brilliant trainings with a whole bunch of brilliant people, so be it, because what's the alternative? I'll leave you to fill in the gaps. So I think, we've got training sussed now. I mean, there's always room for improvement, and we always will appreciate the feedback. But yesterday's Growth Accelerator Day was fantastic, and the fact that we've now got this booklet that we can work through with all of our team members. Anybody that's starting new will get a copy of this workbook, so we can work through the 7 skills of how to become professional network marketers. And as I mentioned, all these dates for the year ahead are all in the calendar, which is in the workbook too. So here's the calendar we've put together. There's a couple of changes to dates on there, but you will be informed about those on Facebook pages and talk to your district managers about it as well. So there you go. That's skill number 7. So I hope that's helped, and look forward to seeing you all at the next destination event. Bye.